Now, last Saturday, before she dazzled everyone in the National Concert Hall, I caught up with the one and only Liz Mitchell, the original and only lead singer with Boney M. I encountered a warm, funny and very beautiful lady, and she told me all about Boney M's 2000 tour and how she's living life to the full.
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down.
So you're very welcome.
Hi there. I am very happy to be here. Perfect weather.
Yeah, the day is great, funnily enough. You were here before a couple of years ago, were you?
No, this year.
This year?
But I was here a couple of years ago, yes. I came here. In fact, if I can go back, I think it might have been 90 or 91, somewhere there.
You're here for your year 2000 tour.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the tour.
Well, we have been singing, like we have been singing for the last years, the hits, songs from Boney M, and it's always a great pleasure to come back to Ireland and to sing for a singing group of people because our audiences in Ireland just sing along. They just know the songs and love to sing along, and that's what we like to do. We are sharing. The songs naturally are, Daddy Cool, Rasputin, Rivers of Babylon, Brown Girl in the Ring, and in between I might put a Liz Mitchell song. I have got my own.
You have? You've got a solo album?
I have had, yes, and one coming out for Christmas, we hope, yes. We're looking forward to having it distributed in Ireland.
People regard you as like the real dancing queen, the original disco diva. But you don't have one little iota of big-headedness or full of yourself. I mean, you would deserve to be that way, but you're not. You're just so natural and so... So how do you feel about being the disco diva, the original?
Oh my goodness. I don't even think much about that, actually. It was a time, 1976, 77, 78, was just such a fantastic period for me because I was experiencing life, being a girl from London. And I was explaining to somebody the other day that I really was so naive. It was church, and church again. That was the story of my life.
Good Christian girl. Good
Christian girl, Wednesday evening church, Sunday church, it was always church. And that's all
I know the feeling.
And so at that period of my life, I was actually away from the church, but I was still living the church, if you know what I mean, the purity of life. And I think that a lot of people thought that even though I was dancing and being as kinky as the record sleeves were.
I have something.
I knew
you
were going to show this.
For doing this.
Who is that? Do you know who?
I have no idea.
I do not know who they are either, actually.
This is the Love for Sale.
Oh, you realize you've caused my body temperature to rise.
Here? We would be thinking it's Elizabeth.
Oh, that was a terrible morning, I must tell you.
1977.
That's 1977. Right. Yes, in Munich, I remember that morning very well. And tears fell from all of us when we were told that was going to be our costumes. This
there was a bit of controversy about this, wasn't there?
Well, not every country released the album with that picture, I can assure you.
The UK were one of the...
Yeah.
Wasn't right.
Which was so good, because then my parents lived in England, you see.
Oh, yeah, thank God. How about the other Boney M's touring the world at the moment? How do you feel about those?
I've got mixed feelings about it. The confusion naturally comes with the fact that they were on the stage with me in the early years, and not many people know that Bobby Farrell and Maisie Williams actually were never, ever in the recording studio, not because they didn't get the opportunity, but because every time they went to the studio, they sang out of tune, and so we couldn't use them on the records. We kept them naturally because the agreement was made before we actually went in the studio to make the record. It's very sad for me when they mime to my voice because it creates confusion and people do not know who the voice belonged to when clearly it is my voice.
Of course, because your voice is extremely distinctive.
Well, yes, I've gathered that. So many people have said that to me. And For instance, there was a show that they did in Germany where they actually opened the show with the a cappella version of Malaika. And in all our shows, I sing a cappella so that the audience can get a clear, you know, sound and realize that they're not being robbed or being cheated in any way. And these people, you know, open the show with me singing Malaika, then enter the stage after. Well, the audience would have thought, oh, you know, here comes the real Boney M. And they're obviously playing a CD, came out miming to my voice and tried to do a full show. On this event, we were, you know, I was blessed with the fact that there were loads of fans there who knew me and knew that these were not the real people and booed them off the stage. But this doesn't always happen. People are not always aware that they're fake people putting on a good image, you know, of what was originally such a wonderful group.
So they're basically just trying to cash in.
Yes, make a quick buck.
Well, that's not going to be happening in the National Concert Hall tonight, is it?
No, fortunately, I am here. It's the real
Liz Mitchell. Will the real Liz Mitchell please stand up?
Malaika, nakupende Malaika. Malaika, nakupende Malaika. Nami nifanyeye itwa na mwenzio, nasindwala mali sinawe, ningekuoa Malaika. Nasindwala mali sinawe, ningekuoa Malaika.